Have you ever heard of Hangul? The script you're using right now. Do you know that it was born from love? Why would a king, sitting on a throne, devote his life to inventing a writing system? Why would he suffer just so his people could speak? This is the story of one man who answered those questions not with words, but with action. 600 years ago, in a country called Joseon, there lived a king. But he wasn't just a ruler. He was a listener, a king with a heart. He saw them, the farmers, the merchants, the mothers, the children. They had voices, but no way to write them. They were alive, but trapped in silence. Back then, writing meant Chinese characters, complex, foreign, and hard to learn, reserved only for the elite. Writing was power, and power did not belong to the people. Sejong saw this injustice, and he made a decision. I will create letters. Simple letters. Letters for everyone. His ministers objected. Your Majesty, will you create them yourself? If the commoners learn to read, there will be chaos. But Sejong didn't step back. He walked forward into pain. At the time, he was suffering from diabetes. His vision blurred, his hands trembled. He could barely write. Often, he had to dictate his thoughts aloud. But still, he said, my body may be sick, but these letters must live. Even if I am gone, they will protect my people. Each night, he listened to sounds. He spoke them aloud. He broke them apart. He studied every breath, every vibration of the human voice. He erased and rewrote again and again until dawn. He wasn't just creating letters, he was giving silence a voice. And finally, in 1443, he completed it. Its name was Hunmin Jeongeum, the correct sounds for teaching the people. 3 years later, he made his declaration. Our people have spoken for generations, but had no letters to record their words. So I have created new letters, so that all may learn with ease and write with pride. And he didn't stop there. Sejong wrote down everything. The philosophy, the structure, the sound science behind the letters. That became the Hunmin Jeongeum Harry, a guidebook unlike any other. A book that now stands as a UNESCO memory of the world. Hangul was simple, logical, scientific. It mirrored the human mouth and the human soul. It could be learned in days, not years. And for the first time, writing became a right, not a privilege. Farmers began to write. Merchants kept records. Mothers wrote lullabies. Children wrote poems. The letters Sejong created began to change lives. And even now, they continue to do so. Today, Hangul is praised as one of the most scientific writing systems in the world. But more than that, it is a gift born of love. A love that crossed power, class, and tradition. It was born from one man's devotion to his people. Most kings ruled from a distance. But Sejong walked beside his people. He listened. He understood. He believed. True leadership is not to rule over people, but to raise them up. That belief is what made Sejong a true king. So next time you write a word, a letter to a friend, a story for a child, or even a thought to yourself, remember this. Your words exist because he cared. He changed the world with letters. Now it's our turn. What will you do to change the world? Your story begins. Right now. The Hangul we use today was born from a king's love. Here on The Voice of Classics, we bring you timeless wisdom from the greatest minds in history. If this story moved you, please subscribe, and walk this journey with us. Together, we are building a satellite of wisdom,